Hey guys, welcome to the Xcited. I am Bex, and if you are new, which you all are because I am new, ow, sorry, my cat is trying to beg for attention. So tonight I am doing a new moon reading since it's currently Tuesday, it's election day, yay! And tomorrow's the new moon in Scorpio, so I wanted to do a reading on that and just kind of see what comes up for us, as this is a new cycle and we've been through some crap and stuff like that. So I have a couple of new decks here, and I actually have more over here. One second. That I'm going to pull from as I see fit. So let's start with some tarot. Oh, actually, let's start. I just got this spray in from Goddess Provisions. It's called Moonlight, and it is, the intention says, lunar sky is aligned with the energy of our precious moon. Use this mist to focus, refresh, and center your intentions, beneficial for meditation, wellness, and restful sleep. Has jasmine, lavender, chamomile, clary sage, lang lang, I think that's how you say it, and black pepper. But it smells really good. It reminds me of summertime as a child. If anyone knows what that smells like. What's it like to be a youth these days? So I'm not asking anything. I am just setting the intention and putting it out there that whatever we need to know most will come up. You, of course, you can ask something if you are wishing to know about something in specific. And then as we get the messages, you just take whatever resonates with you and discard of the rest. That's right. Get rid of the messages that don't apply, like they're your ex-lover. I've been watching too many episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway? So I've got like Drew Carey on the brain. Okay. We're gonna start with 3 from a couple of decks and then go from there. Sorry, I'm very itchy. I got my hair cut earlier today. I still feel like there's all those little hairs just sitting around my face. You know. Pause. Play. Nope. Okay. This guy jumped out. I'm going to put him to the side and we're going to look at him at the end to see what additional messages we can get. These cards are they're brand new. I actually just got them in today and they're so new they're sticking together. So I'm actually using a tarot deck here, and then I've got Queen of the Moon Oracle, that's this one here, and then this one is Moonology. So lots of moon energy going on here because duh. New moon, new you. Really like to just see the cards as I pick them. Don't really have a specific way, just whatever feels right, whatever I'm drawn to. Come on. Okay. So like I said, just take whatever resonates and discard the rest. And if nothing is really resonating for you, this message isn't for you, and that's totally fine. It doesn't have to be for you. Not everything is for everyone. You can always book me privately to get your own reading if you want something you know is for you, or you can just check out any previous or future videos and see if any of those ring true for you. And if none of those do, then I highly suggest you unsubscribe or stop following, because that kind of sucks. Okay, first card we're getting. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is all about taking a minute to pause and surrender to what is. It is about accepting your, your responsibilities in a situation, surrendering to, like, if you're in a shitty situation or it's not the most ideal, you're accepting to the fact that things don't just happen, like, you play a part in this, and you have to be just, it's this moment of, it gives you a different point of view. And this card, this person is upside down, and they're doing so to get a different perspective on their current situation. And once they gain that, they accept it. And then that is that. So that's kind of where we're at, I'm getting. And that, to me, makes some sense. Like, we could have been in this period of pause and reevaluating as we're healing and accepting, for what brought us to where we are and how we can go about to improving that. Okay. Release. This says it's the number 27, waning crescent 4. Not really sure what that means. And it says release. So, yes. What I'm getting with this is, once you have accepted, once you have surrendered to what is, you must then release it. That means don't beat yourself up. Don't, just move forward from it. Learn the lesson that you were meant to learn and take that next step forward and release. A lot of you could be, this new cycle with this past full moon, released a lot of things that have helped you perhaps see a new point of view to your current situation. Doesn't actually have to be chronological. Perhaps this releasing of whatever this could be for you, past trauma, anything else. I just definitely get that the two are connected, and I feel that they could go either way. Either you've done a lot of releasing lately that has enabled you to see where you're at and how you've gotten there, and just been like, okay, I know that there's nothing else I can do. I can't hold on to this, resentment or grudges or anger or sadness anymore. It's getting me nowhere. I'm going to now release this, and I can now start new with this new moon. This new cycle can start fresh. Or could be the other way around, where some of you have been in this period of pause. You've gone within because you knew you had to do something, but you weren't sure what. So you go within, you gain a different perspective on your situation, and you see that, and now you're able to release that. And it kind of, you both, whichever rings true for you, you're still moving forward into a new cycle. Sorry, this is you don't need to know this, but I'm going to tell you anyways. It's a sodalite palm stone, and it's addicting to play with. It fits so perfectly. Be bold and make the first move. So with this card, absolutely be bold. I love when it tells somebody to be bold, because that just, to me, feels very empowering. You step up into your own power and you freaking own it. Be bold, make that first move. And being bold does not mean being big or being ostentatious or being, ugh. It just means being bold, doing something you are confident in doing, even though you may have never done it before, like releasing a bunch of garbage, or taking that first step into a new cycle of not knowing what's coming, but just trusting that it's going to be great. That's being bold. That does not have to be like, oh, bold, I'm going to move states. Although, hey, go for it. I did it a couple of years ago, so I'm all for it, but just don't think that it has to be like that. It doesn't have to be that big. Today, I would like to pick it up. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. Your 9 of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards, especially in the suit of Pentacles. It is that independent, self-sufficient, successful, awesome individual. Your Pentacles are your suit of home and career, finances, anything in the physical world that you can think of. And you're in a place, when you're in the 9 of Pentacles, you're in that place of, I'm doing it. Okay, it's not perfect, we're not at a 10, but where you have gotten so far in life is because of you and all that you have done and all that you have learned. So you should take a minute. What I'm getting with this one is to take a minute. And regardless of your current situation, as you know, good, bad, okay, take a minute and just think about where you were a year ago and how different you are right now. 6 months ago, it doesn't matter. I know it sounds cheesy, but truly, just as long as you are always learning and evolving, you are constantly going to try, you know, you're going to ebb and flow at, you know, of this Nine of Pentacles energy, because you will be able to be successful at overcoming something and mastering something. It's so awesome. The Eight of Pentacles, the card before this, is all about self-mastery and mastering a skill. And by the 9, you have done that. So to me, I think that's really awesome. And it takes a minute, you know, like it said earlier, be bold. Be proud of yourself. That's bold. Half the time we are so hard on ourselves. I didn't even look at it. What the heck? New moon, and it says beginnings. Yes. Wow. And it's number 2. Definitely. What I really love about this card, now that I'm looking at it, like I said, I just kind of got it, so I'm not too familiar with it. On this card, around the edges here, it is all wintry and blustery looking, but through this gate, it is warmth and lush and green and inviting. So I think this new step forward, this new cycle from here until at least the end of December, it is going to be this new beginning type of shift in energy and events and releasing and things like that. And it's going to be awesome, because we have probably been feeling a little run down and ragged and as if we're freezing our ass off, because it's just constantly one thing after another that we have to focus on and heal and release. Like, ugh, again. You've gotten to a point where you can finally like take a breath. So do that. I love this. Next one is full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. Said that weird, resolution. So another indication that we are cycling out of something. It is the full moon. Full moons are the end. We're cycling into something new. We got that in our new beginnings card. A personal issue reaches resolution. Your personal goals, the things you wanted to do, it is soon coming to fruition. And you will see that in your signs, in your synchronicities. And you ask your guides, your spirits, your angels, your frickin', I don't care, whoever it is that you want to ask things to, that you feel guided to. Ask them for signs. Ask them for the guidance that you need, and they will show you your signs and your synchronicities. License plate numbers, telephone numbers, clocks, songs. It doesn't matter. I mean, you ask and you will get it, just you have to be open to receiving them. And I get that a lot of you have been in more of this trusting, allowing, receiving energy, that you're now able to come to this fruition and resolve whatever this personal issue is. For some, it could be that final last bit of healing. It could be something that's just like having a healthier lifestyle. However that resonates with you, you have been working hard at it, and this is paying off to the point where it'll just be a little more natural and a little more effortless to do these things. Guys, I don't make this shit up. 10 of Cups. So the way this spread is actually, so I do 3 across, 3 down, and I read top to bottom, left to right for this particular reading. And it's kind of like, to me, a past, present, future thing. So we're currently in the future, although trust me, this can apply to anyone. Just the chronological order of it has got me thinking that I don't need to explain this to you. 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups is that emotional relationship bliss. It is with, you know, this doesn't have to be with people, it can be within yourself, that you finally hit that 10 of Cups self-love type of feeling. However that resonates with you, this feeling of utter happiness and just bliss, idyllic, you know, all your wishes have come true in your relationships to some point. And I'm not saying things are perfect, they never are and they never will be. But to you, it's that, you know what, in this moment right now, everything as unperfect as things can be. My life right now is pretty perfect, meaning you're happy, you have friends you value and treasure, and relationships that respect your boundaries and your limits, and vice versa. And people who care about you, and it's just not filled with this endless chatter of, hey, how are you? Good, okay, we should get together. Never. Stuff like that. Like, you have set yourself, and you know, your circle of friends have may become a little bit smaller because of it, but you've realized that those that you do keep close are those that matter and those that make you feel good. And that's how we're getting to this 10 of Cups, just baby steps of doing things like that, and we finally reach that culmination. Next, we're getting blossoming. It's the number 33, and it says flower moon, and I love that. We are blossoming. You, my little flowers, are blossoming into something amazing and wonderful, and so are your dreams, and so are the goals that you want to manifest, and so is this new cycle. Things are unfolding. Things are coming to life. We may be headed into winter, but not really, because things are going to start to come to life. It's amazing. I'm so excited. This just feels very, very, I know I sound absolutely thrilled. It just feels really good, really positive, and like, what's the word? Excited, in a way. That's not the word I was looking for, but that's the word we'll go with. What did I say earlier about being bold? This card says, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Love that we're ending this reading with a card that says new moon in it, and it's in Leo, and I know that the new moon is in Scorpio, but Leo is fiery and just, I kind of like, I don't know a ton of Leos, to be honest, but I love the sound that a Leo, a lion, it is proud, it is confident in its skin, and that's what we're doing as we be bold. We are able to be confident, and that happens when you release and you begin to trust and you allow, and things start to unfold where you detach. That's how your confidence gains, because you can see you get so much reassurance so quickly, so many more things manifest that much quickly when you detach, that it's so much, you know, as this happens more and more for you, doing so, detaching, is going to be a whole lot easier. That it'll just, you'll feel confident knowing that when you do it, it's going to be great. Okay, the card that had jumped out earlier is over here. We are getting 44 supermoon, and it says attraction. So you are attracting this in. You are doing this by being your best self, by trying your most to heal and to move forward and start something new and really take control of your life and where it's going and how things come about in it. You are attracting that back, and things are going to start happening. It's just reinforcing the same message that I was getting the entire time. Got a lot of good, I'm going to say master numbers. You got 33, which is awesome. 44 is amazing. We had a 10, which is a completion. 27 on release. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 of Pentacles. It's just, they're really good vibes here. So what I'm quickly going to do, since I noticed that this is all about us, which is what I wanted it to be, I'm going to tag on a little. Let's just look into some quick love, just very quickly. Love. Sorry, I had to turn it off and turn it on again because it's driving me nuts. All right, quickly, she says, as she does her utmost best to go as slow as she can. So, quick love, I'm not going to pull 3. I'll pull 2 from each. I've got 3 romance decks here. This can be for you if you are single, coupled, lonely, the singlest of Pringles, doesn't matter. If it doesn't resonate with you, again, it's just fine. This is a collective general reading, so it's hard to, you know, every message resonate with everyone when there's so much going on. Okay. So, these little heart-shaped cards are some of my favorite. I can see what the backs are, and I'm kind of memorize a few of them. I've been working with this deck for a while, so I try not to look so I don't spoil it. quick shuffle. Quick pick. Okay. So, love messages for this new moon. What are we looking at? Wedding. Someone may be getting married. If that is you, congratulations. I think that's amazing. Some of you may have been engaged and are getting married. Some may be getting engaged. This doesn't have to be a literal marriage. It could just mean a deeper commitment with the person you're in. But for most, I'm getting wedding, like straight up, we're getting married. And it doesn't have to be within, it's just a lot of you are on that path towards wedded bliss. Cheers to that. Okay, I love this card. Next card we're getting is manifesting miracles. It says your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So, if you guys are with someone and you're doubting that maybe your relationship is not going to go to the next level, or, you know, what if you guys aren't ready? Breathe. You are manifesting this. This is coming. There is no timing right now in this card. I said for this new cycle, yes. But if this is resonating with you, but you just don't feel that it's within this next moon cycle, that is fine. It's still for you. You just trust your inner guidance and knowing when that would be for you, okay? So like I said, take what resonates and forget the rest. But for anyone in the love situation, regardless of wedded, engaged, or otherwise, you are manifesting your dream. And when it comes to love, you could be doing things, even if there is nobody in your mind, nothing that's, you have literally, it's just you, yourself, and you. You are still manifesting your partner. The things you are doing for yourself, as you take care of you, as you make you happy, that is attracting your partner to you. So trust that this is coming and you are doing this. For those who have a partner and say you want to go to the next step, you're manifesting that as well. Whatever it is that is coming to mind, this is coming to fruition. Next, we're getting listen with your heart. So this card says you are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. So we all know that communication is really tricky, especially when it comes to love, and our emotions are so deeply involved and our heart is involved that it's hard to, you know, kind of think outside of your own pain and emotions at times. And I'm not talking just pain, just your own self. And not in a selfish way, but when you listen to your partner, when it comes to love, you need to listen with a loving heart. You need to be open to anything, not just communication, although that came heavily to mind. So I get that a lot of this has, you know, verbal communication with your partner. You don't have to agree with everything they say. You guys can honestly compromise, agree to disagree, depending on the situation. That's your call. But you still need to listen lovingly. You need to do that so the person you are with feels heard and respected. And sometimes that's all you can do. Even if, you know, deep down to your soul, you know, like, I will never see eye to eye with you on this. Okay, but I hear what you're saying. I respect that you feel this way about it. And hopefully it's not a big situation that's a deal breaker for you guys. And I feel that the level of commitment I'm feeling, it just may not be. This could be something that's like simple bickering or silly fights and things like that. Just hear your partner, be there for your partner, and listen to your own heart. You need to listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, and listen to what that is saying to you and guiding you to do. So that's important. Your heart, your intuition will speak to you with love and kindness, and it won't feel like fear and doubt, which makes you feel fearful and scared and intimidated and things like that. Your intuition won't do that. It will make you feel safe. Stay optimistic about your love life. So, what I'm getting with this one is pretty much what it is saying, but I'm getting that it's for a majority of you that are not as in such a deep level, as in not engaged and not married yet. Not to say that this can't resonate, you know, blah, 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 disclaimer, enter here. I just get that it's for those who are single or maybe freshly dating or just dating casually, whatever your situation. If you're starting to feel a little doubtful about whether or not this is happening, I'm getting don't, stay optimistic, stay hopeful, stay trusting, stay in believing. Don't stop believing. Okay, wrong tune, but you get the picture. But we already got that we're manifesting miracles. And as long as you were listening to your heart and you were following through it with love, you're going to get it. So stay optimistic. This is all coming for you. Time. You're trying too hard. Give it time. So, yes, you may start to see some changes and things coming to life within this next full, this new cycle, this new moon. But also, this is a reminder to not put limiting expectations on your journey. It is saying things have to happen on their own time. You can't force it. You cannot make it go faster, which would be forcing it. You can't turn it back. So just give things time. Give yourself time. Allow, especially when it comes to love and relationships, you are now involving another person's wants, needs, dreams, energies, etc. So you need to allow time for them to also get whatever shit they need to get together. Okay? So this also has to go with those who are trying to force something. Like, yeah, okay, I know this is happening since I know that this is for me. Like, I feel this. I'm going to try to make it happen. No, it's not here with you right now because you're not ready right now. So just relax and focus on what you do need to do to get ready. And it'll be there before you know it. Promise. Last card we're getting is Treasure Your Loved Ones. This card says, it is important to love others deeply. So I like that this listen with your heart and treasure your loved ones kind of goes hand in hand for me. It's, you know, it's easy to sometimes take advantage of those that we love or use them as our safe space for venting out anger or frustrations or anything like that. But also make sure at the end of the day, you are letting them know, whether through your words, your actions, whatever, that you love them and you appreciate them and respect them and, you know, all that other gooey stuff, however you want to say it, however you express it, that your partner will completely understand with or without words that that's what you mean. Make sure you guys do that. That kind of keeps you grounded and within love in your heart, regardless of how tough a situation gets from time to time. So that's kind of it. The last thing I like to do here is just look at the bottom of the deck's cards. I'm not going to get into those messages. I just like to look at them because I feel like they can add some extra ones. So as I go through, if something jumps out to you, it's for you. Bottom of this deck says, pay attention to the red flags. You know what? I'm going to say something about this. This could be those literal like bad red flags, but also red flags for this could be your own doubts and fears. Pay attention to when those start in your head and knock that shit down, okay? Be aware of when that's happening. Okay, what's the bottom of this deck? Is new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Hell yeah. Honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Very pretty. Okay. Guys, I know I'm the worst. I'm the biggest liar. We got full moon in Leo earlier, like in the reading, and now we're getting, no, this was new moon. Sorry, I'm the worst. Full moon, don't let pride get in your way. So this just goes to show that there's a thin line between being confident and stepping in your power and then being an arrogant little bitch. Don't do that. Next, we're getting boundaries. Spoke of boundaries earlier, respecting your own, implementing your own, and respecting others when they implement their own. And lastly, Queen of Wands. For my mostly ladies, you are very much this Queen of Wands who is fucking awesome, okay? She's a badass. She's go-getter. She's passionate as hell and creative, and just, I don't really have words. I just think she's really awesome in a, you know, creative way. And I mean creative from just creativity to creating her, like, her dreams. So manifesting, and that's the energy and that's the power we want to step in. So that's the end of the message. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If not, again, that's not for you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so by going to my website, which that information will be below in the description box. And you can follow me on Instagram, and I will leave that below as well. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. I think that's just like, Becca, say goodbye. Okay, bye guys.